Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, a group with a whole lot to prove here today, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, a squad that's looking to put on a show. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's McCord. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Cricket.
They'll go with the ground game. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Moves.
Offense looking to throw the ball. A screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds his target and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First down. They're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
On the double.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Got it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Cut it. Cut it. Clear.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Ready.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Set. Hut.
And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
On the ready.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Comes up with the catch. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up, make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick there to polish off that drive. At least 3 points up on the board.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Ready, ready.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going.
Down.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Okay.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
Green 25.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll throw it now. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Ready.
And completion makes it second and short.
29 Philly. Ready.
The play fake, looking to throw the football. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They got him.
Well, you got to do a better job with the fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Ready.
That's
Right.
going to keep the pressure up on this third down.
Let's go.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what the decision is on fourth down coming up.
Okay, ready.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down.
Alert. Flip it. Flip it. Timber. Timber.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
On the
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up
Arrow,
1st and goal.
Arrow. Here we go. Ready.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive.
Easy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
On the double.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive.
Lasso.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Come on, set.
Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, they trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Ready, go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Okay.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Get set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer?
Ready?
2nd down play coming up.
6-9-1.
Linebacker shifting around now.
Easy.
Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. He's good as he throws it. And he's got it. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Ready,
Goal
fight.
line formation for the defense.
Set. Travel. Travel.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They were back up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
Okay, ready?
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Cricket.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Moves.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
On the set.
Offense behind the sticks, facing a 2nd and long.
Slab.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Boy, just a drive killer right there. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs.
Fire.
Defense comes down with it.
Go.
And the running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game
On the
able
double.
to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first
Cobra.
half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Got it.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield.
Out. 55 weak.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careful.
325.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Here's a wide-open receiver complete. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the ready.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Ready,
The
ready.
completion makes it 2nd and short.
Here we go. Ready.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
Okay,
First down here for this offense.
29 Philly.
And there's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the triangle here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The big fullback's got it here. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield.
42
Rarely you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right now. This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone into 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on first and 10. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early. Obviously, the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. It's like the final play of the half coming up.
Moves.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws it to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Okay.
Offense makes their way on the field.
Lizzie. Let's go.
And the back now goes in motion. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Handoff in a single back formation.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Great cut there. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Ready up.
Throw down after that running play.
All right.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him 1st down yardage?
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Easy.
And now the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this 2nd half started.
Ready,
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Come on, set. Ready.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. Looking to the end zone.
About the fullback. You got all these receivers, you got a running back, you got a tight end. There's no way they're going to throw to the fullback for a touchdown.
And now we try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's McCord. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
On the double.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18.
55 weeks.
At the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception.
Got it.
The offense, if they did anything right, it was keep them out of the end zone.
Get set. Get set.
Here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First and goal for the offense.
Easy.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
On the ready.
Second down and goal upcoming.
Belly stutter. Set. Ready.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch brings the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, the defense didn't have any time to roll and get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hand pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here we go.
This QB sneak. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask of the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
Okay.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Green 25. Ready.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Right, this one caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Philly.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. Pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Lasso.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of this.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they stop him? For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to see sure. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes the ball way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to put this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25.
On the double.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
42 Spider.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He flips it to the back across the field. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Got it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Flare. Flare.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game. And he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
On the ready. Cricket.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Receiver now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Let's go.
It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come deep.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Okay.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Set. Hot. Go.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he will make make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Ready, break.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Slab.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Okay, ready.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
He shreds the tackle.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Cobra. Ready.
Handoff as they try to work the clock. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
On the double.
It's third down after that run.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
On the ready.
Second and goal for the offense.
Come on, set.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they stop it just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Chris, you talking about having a day? This offense just goes out there. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Missed it. It doinked off the right upright. No good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Set hot.
And it's a kneel down.
Okay.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24.
Ready, go.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Ready.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Ready.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.